Hi, boys and girls. This is Mrs. Gress, and I would like you to get your social studies book and turn to page 12. We're going to be reading Lesson 1, The Geography of Ohio. What you're going to be learning about in this lesson is up here, what to know, where is Ohio located, and what are its natural regions. The vocabulary for this lesson: continent, natural region, glacier, till, plateau, plain, climate, precipitation. These are the places that will be mentioned in this lesson: glaciated Appalachian Plateau, unglaciated Appalachian Plateau, till plains, bluegrass, lake plains, Midwest. And this graphic organizer at the bottom shows about how a main idea and details are arranged. The main idea is this long one, goes across the whole topic of the lesson. The details are these small ones. Details are small bits of information that are all related to the main idea. You are there. The geography of Ohio. You have email, your computer tells you. The message is from your new pen pal in Japan. It asks you to tell where you live. What do you say? You might tell the name of your town. You could even say that you live near your school. You decide to say that you live in Ohio. Now your pen pal writes, "Where in the world is Ohio?" Ohio in the world. You could describe Ohio's location to your pen pal in different ways. You could start by saying that Ohio is part of the continent of North America. A continent is one of the 7 largest land areas on Earth. Neighbors. You could also tell your pen pal that Ohio is one of the 50 states that make up the United States of America. The United States, Canada, and Mexico are countries in North America. You could also describe to your pen pal where the state of Ohio is in relation to other areas. Ohio is just south of Lake Erie, one of the 5 Great Lakes. Lake Erie forms part of the border between Ohio and Canada. 5 states surround Ohio. To the east is Pennsylvania, and to the southeast is West Virginia. To the south is Kentucky, and to the west is Indiana. Michigan is to the northwest. You can now give this answer to your pen pal. Ohio is in the United States of America, a country in North America. Just south of Lake Erie, the state of Ohio is also near the country of Canada. This map right here is called a locator, and it shows you where Ohio is in the United States and where Ohio and the United States are in North America. This shows that North America has Canada at the north, Mexico at the south. United States of America is in the middle of North America. The Atlantic Ocean is to the east of North America and to the east of Ohio. The Pacific Ocean is to the west of North America. So even though North America is on this purple part, all of this green and purple is part of North America. This purple part is the United States of America, which includes, you can't see it very well in this picture, Alaska, which is way up here to the west of Canada, this little section, and Hawaii, which is way out here outside of the picture in the Pacific Ocean. Page 14, Ohio's natural wonders. Of the 50 states, 35 are larger than Ohio. Even so, a small state such as Ohio can have different natural regions. A natural region is an area made up of places that share the same natural features. The places have similar landforms, bodies of water, climate, and plants. Ohio's natural regions formed more than 10,000 years ago. Huge sheets of ice called glaciers covered much of the land. Over time, the glaciers slowly moved. As the thick, heavy ice moved, it changed the land. The glaciers flattened mountains and carved valleys. When the glaciers melted, they left behind till in some regions. Till is a mixture of clay, sand, and rock that makes soil very rich. Ohio's regions. The glaciated Appalachian Plateau covers the central and northeastern parts of Ohio. That's the pink section. Nope, that's the light orange section right here on this map of Ohio. You can see the legend over here on the right. The top one says glaciated Appalachian Plateau, and that's this color. Glaciated means that that area has been covered by glaciers. Unglaciated, which is part of the name of this pink region, unglaciated means that the area was not covered by glaciers. So this part was covered by glaciers. This part was not covered by glaciers. A plateau is an area of high flat land. More than 12,000 years ago, glaciers moved over the area. They flattened the land and left till in the soil. The soil in this area is good for farming. The unglaciated Appalachian Plateau is in southeastern Ohio. That's this pink section right down here. Glaciers did not cover this part of the state. The region has steep hills covered with trees. It also has deep valleys, rivers, and waterfalls. Much of the soil in this area is not good for farming. Page 15. The till plains lie to the west of the Appalachian Plateau. The till plains are the green section back here on the map of Ohio. A plain is an area of low, flat land. Glaciers also moved over this region. The region's name comes from the till found there. The till has made the soil very rich. Farmers in the region grow soybeans, corn, and other grains. The bluegrass region is in the southern part of Ohio, and that's this very small purple triangle-shaped section right here. It's at the bottom of the legend. This triangle-shaped area lies between the till plains and the Appalachian Plateau. The Ohio River forms the southern border of the bluegrass region. Because this area is hilly, water has washed away much of the soil. The lake plains are in northern Ohio. Lake plains are right here. This is the dark orange section right here, and it's listed next to the bottom on the legend down here. Glaciers form the flat land of this region. In the western part of the region was the Great Black Swamp area. In the past, this area was covered with thick forests and shallow water. At the northern edge of the Lake Plains region is Lake Erie. It was formed by melting glaciers. Many of Ohio's shipping and trading ports are found along Lake Erie. Up here we have a picture that has several plants and animals that are native to Ohio. 1, white trillium. 2, buckeye. That's this tree back here. 3, black racer snake. 4, ladybug. 5, eastern box turtle. 6, bobcat. 7, white-tailed deer. 8, northern cardinal. 9, eastern bluebird. All right, turn to page 16. A Midwestern state. Ohio is one of 12 states that are part of a region called the Midwest. Of the Midwestern states, Ohio is the farthest east. Ohio is also one of 6 Midwestern states that border the Great Lakes. These states are sometimes called the Great Lake states. The other Great Lakes states are Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, Minnesota, and Wisconsin. Ohio's climate. The kind of weather a place has most often is its climate. Like most states around it, Ohio has a temperate climate. Temperate means medium or moderate. This kind of climate is neither very hot nor very cold. However, temperatures in Ohio can be very hot or very cold at times, depending on the season. Winters in Ohio are cold and snowy because icy air sweeps down from Canada and the Great Lakes. The snowiest area is in the northeast. It sometimes receives 70 to 100 inches of snow during a year. During summer, warm air pushes up from the southwest. Summers in Ohio can be hot and humid. Ohio receives about 40 inches of precipitation each year. Precipitation is water that falls to Earth's surface as rain, sleet, hail, or snow. The map down at the bottom shows the regions of the United States. You should have a map that looks sort of like this in your composition book. This is the Midwest region, and then there's a pullout of the section of the Midwest that are the Great Lakes states. These are the states in the Midwest that touch the Great Lakes. Many plants grow in Ohio. Forests of oaks, beeches, buckeyes, and maples cover 1/4 of the state. In the spring, wildflowers carpet the land. More than 2,300 species or kinds of wildflowers grow in Ohio. And here's some winter recreation in Ohio. And here's some summer recreation in Ohio. Both of them are called tubing. This is tubing on a river in the summer, or tubing down a hill on the snow in the winter. Summary. Ohio is made up of 5 regions. These include the glaciated Appalachian Plateau, the unglaciated Appalachian Plateau, the Till Plains, the Bluegrass region, and the Lake Plains. All right, you should go over these questions at the bottom and make sure you understand the answers to the questions. This is another kind of map that we've only talked about a little bit. This is an elevation map. Elevation maps show how the height of land changes in an area. Elevation, or the height of the land, is measured from sea level. The elevation of the land at sea level is always 0. Here's an elevation map of Ohio. The key down at the bottom shows the elevation or the height at different places in Ohio based on these colors. So the lowest places in Ohio would be the light yellow. We don't have any pink below sea level in Ohio, and we don't have any of the green, which is just barely sea level in Ohio. So this would be the yellow, and that would be just the areas right near Lake Erie and down here around Cincinnati and some of these rivers down here at the bottom. So we have the yellow, the orange, the pink, and the purple. These areas right here, these little spots that are purple, are the highest points in the state of Ohio. This Campbell Hill, the yellow triangle, is the highest point in Ohio, and it is 1,550 feet above sea level, or 472 meters above sea level. Here's the lowest point in Ohio, down here, and all of this water from the Ohio River comes clear from Pennsylvania. The Ohio River is in Pennsylvania also, and it goes around the bottom southern border of Ohio, and it's flowing this direction. So if it's flowing this direction, then this point has to be lower than this point. Otherwise, the water would be flowing that way. So this goes downhill all the way across here to this point. Then the Ohio River continues across here and joins in with the Mississippi River. There's also a scale of miles down here at the bottom. And you can see the borders of Ohio. On the north is Lake Erie, and on the south, the Ohio River borders it. But the states that are touching Ohio are Michigan, Indiana, Kentucky, across the Ohio River, West Virginia, across the Ohio River, and Pennsylvania. So if you were driving from here to Indiana, you would do that all on highways, and you could drive right into Indiana. But if you were going from here to Kentucky, then you would have to go across a very big bridge right here, because Ohio is on this side of the Ohio River, and then you go across a bridge and Kentucky is on the other side of the river.